Here we are in Wheaton, Illinois at the Haunted Halloween Flea Market, and I have the lovely ladies of Midnite Mausoleum Horror Show in, was that Davenport, Iowa?
Yeah.
And to my left I have Marlena Midnite and Robin Graves. By the way, purple's my favorite color, so I'm just in love now. Let's start off with, tell me a little bit about yourselves.
I am undead, and I've been undead since the 1920s, and it's a pretty good time.
So were you a flapper in the 1920s?
No.
No?
I have no rhythm.
You have no rhythm.
I was stuck in chorus lines way in the back where no one could ever see me. And then there was one movie I was going to be in, and then tragedy struck. And
how did that happen? What was the tragedy?
Car.
A car?
It left me feeling a bit flat.
Oh no.
But that's alright. I persuaded the Grim Reaper otherwise, and now I finally have my own TV show. So everything worked out. It just took a really long time.
Oh, very cool.
And my sidekick, Robin.
Yeah. I just deliver the midnight mail and make friends with spooky fiends.
Who live in mausoleums.
Yeah.
Totally normal.
The female who delivers the midnight mail.
Yes.
The female mailman.
Yep.
Or something
The
like
mail
that.
lady.
Mail girl.
Mail girl, that's... Well,
All of it's
nowadays,
weird.
who cares?
Yeah, all of it's confusing.
So tell me about the Midnight...
Midnight Mausoleum?
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's a mouthful. It's like a tongue twister. If you say it 5 times fast, it just gets worse every time.
Do you show movies on the Midnight
We
Mausoleum?
do. Like B and Z horror movies, sci-fi movies, the occasional film noir movie. Just kind of depends on what we're feeling.
Very cool. What's your favorite?
Favorite movie that we've shown on the show? I think for me it's probably King of the Zombies with Mantam Moreland.
Cool.
Gosh. I really like Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things.
That one's really good too.
And the Killer Shrew one because of the giant rat things. Yeah.
Oh, I know,
Oh, Robin, tell me a little bit more about yourself, your background.
I don't know, I just deliver the mail late at night, so I meet all the goofy weirdos.
So I have some deliver mail in the graveyard.
And I like to come visit Marlena at her mausoleum because she has friends like Wilfred and Franklin, and we get to eat snacks.
It's delicious. And you get to open my mail before I even get it, so that's fun.
Kind of.
She makes sure it's safe.
Yeah. I like to make sure there's nothing treacherous in the
And you can
mail.
get the candy. It's alright.
Well, what would be treacherous to a zombie?
I don't know, I gotta test out all the candy first.
Just to make sure, it's safe.
Uh-huh.
She's got to look at all the really cool things and make sure that I can have them.
Yeah.
Because,
she might want them.
Exactly, pretty much. But we try to share. Things filter in and filter out of the mausoleum. What's mine is hers, what's hers is mine. It works out.
Or what's yours is hers if she wants it.
Yeah. Or Wilfred's or Franklin's. And then I just kind of sit in my empty mausoleum in my chair. I'm like, this is alright.
We're a happy family.
We are.
And how long have you been doing the Midnight Mausoleum?
We started in 2009.
6 years.
So yeah.
6 years, wow.
Yep.
Were you both starting it together, or did the mail lady come along?
She came along about...
Once we started getting fan mail.
Yeah, once we just start, so I don't know, about 2 or 3 months into it, I think, because I was living in Georgia still, and the producer, Blake Powell, and I had been working together on a movie, and that's how we met, and we were just talking, and we were like, oh man, we should do a horror host show, those don't even exist anymore, and then we did, but there were a lot of other ones, so we were like, whoa, we better up our game. So we did 12 web episodes initially, and then everybody's like, oh, this is awesome, so then we started doing television episodes, but they just ended up being on like all these public access stations all across the U.S. Like Philadelphia, Kansas City, Washington D.C., bunch in New England, just all kinds of the college stations in New England are like, yes! I can't imagine how drunk those people probably were, but that's alright. And yeah, a couple in California, just like 60, I think like 60 some stations across the nation that were showing like public access stations that would show us on various nights.
But it wasn't in our town. So
Right.
we'd go to other towns and people had seen it and it was like, oh, how cool. We didn't even see ourselves on TV for years until we happened to be in another town that was playing it.
We're like,
over there.
oh, we're on TV. That's weird.
So that was fun.
And you'd been doing it how long at that point?
Like 3 years?
Yeah, it
had been quite a while.
Years.
2-3 years before you actually got to see yourself.
And then we did, and we were like, oh.
And you're on 60-some channels at the time.
Yep.
That's funny.
It's weird how things work out.
The internet
Oh, absolutely.
blows things up. It's awesome.
So where do you want to go with this?
I don't know. We're just kind of happy where we are right now. We're on our local broadcast station, and they show us every Friday and Saturday night. I mean, we're always open to new and exciting adventures, but also we're just kind of happy where we are, I think.
Yeah. We're local, so we get all the local kids kind of send us in pictures and
it's
drawings,
awesome.
which is really
Yeah.
cool. It's really become like a family show, so the kids can kind of watch all the old silly movies too.
Very cool. And I like to close my interviews offering the interviewees the opportunity to tell something weird and wonderful about themselves. Would you have anything interesting you'd like to share?
I collect cacti.
I collect dead things in jars and
How is
taxidermy.
that strange for you, though?
I don't know. I collect cacti, and I was like, well, I collect dead things.
Doesn't everybody? Isn't that normal?
Sharp and prickly versus dead
Even
things.
dead friends.
Yeah. Some of my cactuses are dead too.
Do you keep her in a jar?
No, she's got a nice little coffiny bed, and we just kind of stick her in there.
Embalming fluid.
Sometimes
Gotta
we'll
keep it
lock her
Okay.
closed if she's being naughty.
It only happens like once a year. Come on now. That last time with the brains was hardly anything. That person survived.
With half a brain, huh?
It's fine. They didn't need it. They weren't using it. They only used 10% anyway.
Alrighty, exactly. Exactly. Do you have anything else you'd like to share? Website, Facebook?
MidniteMausoleum.com. Facebook, if you just search Midnight Mausoleum, you should be able to find it. My personal blog is marlenamidnight.com.
Yeah.
Which
Look
I
at
try to update when I fail.
reviews and
Yeah.
pictures and all kinds of silly ramblings.
And that's MARLENA
Yep.
MIDNITE.com?
Good at spelling.
Excellent, excellent. Well, thank you ladies so much. And from the Haunted Halloween Flea Market in Wheaton, Illinois, this has been Weird Reviews News Show. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Hey, is that camera still on? Get that off. Turn that off. Weird.